Hello everyone, Briximus Prime back at it again for another Transformers action figure video. Today we're going to be looking at the Galactic Odyssey Collection Dominus Criminal Pursuit 2-pack. This was a Earthrise exclusive, Amazon exclusive 2-pack, but you know, Earthrise, that toy line that absolutely everyone loved.
Yes! 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 No! No! No!
Anyway, let's just get right on in by taking a look at the packaging. And now getting into the packaging here. Right up front here, we got a nice big insignia from Dominus. Got some Cybertronian text all over here. It says Galactic Odyssey Collection, 8+, Hasbro, Transformers Cybertron Trilogy, Galactic Odyssey Collection, Dominus Criminal Pursuit, Authentic Transformers! And these do have a very nice opening flap. And when you open it up, the box depicts a very nice image of the map here of the. Also included in every Galactic Odyssey 2-pack, you get a card here that gives a little bit of a bio and everything behind the planet that you visit. It's got in multiple languages right here, so it looks like a lot to read, but really it's not. Thank goodness, because I can't read. But for anyone who can read, here is the picture of it right there, so you can pause and take a look at that. Before we get into the figures, here are their accessories, starting with Barricade's accessories. We do have the same exact gun that was packaged with Blue Streak, only it is painted up in this like dark metallic gold, though it is cast in this purplish lavender plastic color. And I really do like it. Same thing as the last one. And then you get the little lavender-colored rocket launchers, and again, these do combine with the main gun, just like with Blue Streak. There is that. And then Punch and Counter Punch just come with this yellow blaster.
It's Nerf or nothing.
And now getting into Barricade, which in my opinion is the best of the two characters in this pack, and also this figure is the best of this mold, so. And it totally has nothing to do with Prowl being absolutely unattainable. It's got those nice round headlights, I like the grille. Very nice clean Decepticon insignia right there. It's got this nice gunmetal gray. And again, there's the ports right there on the front, where you can plug in those rocket launcher guns, and those don't have a bad look on him. And then he does have this transparent windshield, which has this slight, I don't know if it's the plastic on the inside, but it looks like it has a slight purple tint, but then again, I think it's just because of the plastic. And then what's new to this figure that I haven't seen before is he has this new light bar piece. This was not included with Blue Streak because he's not a police car, but I do like that transparent red plastic. It looks very nicely done. It's got some black paint. And then here on the side of the door, it's got the police logo with the little badge right there, and that looks great as well. I wish that they printed here on the side to punish and enslave. Come on, that was a missed opportunity. So yeah, there's the bottom. Hey, how's it going? Now that we've reviewed Barricade, we can now get into the only new figure that I got out of this 2-pack. It is, well, Barricade is new, but this is my first time getting this ever figure, this mold, so anyway. But anyway, here is Punch, Counter Punch in his vehicle mode, or their vehicle mode, whatever. But anyway, looking at it, it is a Camaro for sure. I can definitely tell it's like a Camaro of some kind. Got some transparent plastic there into the lights, and this doesn't tend to tab in all the way as I'd like it, but it looks pretty good. You got some yellow going across the bottom. The wheels are unpainted in any way. I would have liked for that to be painted, but you got some yellow stripe right here. You got some nice grille detail. Transparent plastic there for the windows. Doesn't reveal too much kibble in there, so I'm all fine with that. Got a port right here on the top. The only place you can really store his gun, so just letting you know that is the place for that. But yeah, you got some red there for the back tail lights. Got some more yellow, strip of yellow. And yeah, there's the bottom, there's the top. So yeah, nothing much. It does roll very well, which Barricade also rolls really well. I didn't show that off earlier, but. And now for comparisons, here is Barricade and Punch, Counter Punch with the last Earthrise figure I took a look at, Snapdragon. And then here they are with the last Amazon exclusive Transformer I took a look at, the Amazon exclusive Nova Prime figure. Anyway, now let's get into these guys' transformations. Taking a look at Barricade here, the head sculpt looks great. I am a little bit bugged that he has that tiny little spot of black right there on his face that is a little annoying, but hey, It's fine with me. I mean, it kind of does look a little bit like a scar.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
He's got the little shoulder rockets there, same exact thing as Blue Streak. He's got the nice Decepticon symbol, the black right there. We saw this on the car mode. I like this lavendery purple here for on the figure, and I really do like it. It's got the police insignias right there. Some more of that lavendery purple. There's the crotch. So going over Barricade's articulation, the head is on a ball joint. He can look up and down. It can rotate a full 360. The wings can flap back and forth. The shoulders can rotate a full 360. They can hinge up that far, and if you untab this hinge, this transformation hinge, they can move up much farther. He does get a bicep rotation, more than 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. He does get a wrist rotation, which I always appreciate. Waist rotation. Hips can move back that far. They can move forward that far. They can move outward that far. Upper thigh cut. Really, really deep bend at the knee. His ankles do move down. They do move up a little bit. And he does have ankle pivot. So yeah, very nice articulation overall on Barricade here. Now let's take a look at punch/counter punch here. Looking at that head sculpt of his, it definitely has that invoking of Optimus Prime with that silver faceplate. I like the blue eyes in there. I wish they were painted a little bit better, but at least I can still see them. Got black there on the head. The yellow is nice and bright. Coming down onto his chest, I like the Autobot symbol. This still does have the panel that you can flip down, and it has the port where you can put the Prime armor, but we're not going to deal with that. It's got yellow there on the shoulders. There's the car parts right there. Got that strip of yellow again. Black there on the biceps. There's blue here on the forearms. He's got some red hands. Some yellow. Nice molding on the abdomen. There's the thighs. His shins. There is no feet. He's got no feet. I'm not entirely upset by it because, I mean, I'm not a feet guy. Anyway, getting into this guy's articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so he can look up that far, he can look down that far, he can rotate a full 360, and he can do some head pivot it slightly. Shoulders can rotate a full 360, shoulders can move outward that far, even with these right there. He does get a bicep swivel, 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Wrists don't really do that much, except for that weird transformation hinge, but we'll get to that in a minute. He does get a very nicely tight waist rotation, which it's like the perfect kind of tight that you want. That's what she said. The hips move up that far. He can kick back that far. He can move outward that far. Single bend at the knee, about 90 degrees. And now getting into the transformation for him in his Decepticon mode. First off, you want to flip this down just so the Autobot symbol is hidden. You want to move the shoulders like this. You want to have them oriented upward. Rotate them around, then shift them downward, and they'll tab in just like that. Next thing you want to do is you want to rotate out these wrists, which are rotated the opposite direction, to flip him around. Then you want to flip up his Decepticon insignia, and then flip up that eyepiece, and bam! There you got Counterpunch in his robot mode. And yeah, Counterpunch, in my opinion, is the better of the two modes. I love the face. I like the silver there. The red eyes look great. The blue, the yellow stripe. I like the transparent fake window here with the Decepticon symbol. The blue looks great. The black. Got purple there on the knees. And then you can see they molded in some feet on this side. But anyway, articulation is exactly the same. Head is on a ball joint, leg up, down, rotate, blah, blah, blah. Shoulders can rotate a full 360. They can move up that far. Down, bicep swivel. 9 degrees of bend at the elbow. She said. Wrists don't really do anything. Really tight waist rotation. Hips move up, back.
Earthrise Snapdragon. And then here they are compared next to the Amazon exclusive leader class Nova Prime. So yeah, that's it for comparisons.
And when you bring in all the accessories and a stand, it really brings out some great action-packed and dynamic poses out of these two. Especially needed for Counterpunch and Flash Punch. He really needs it.
As for some final thoughts on these figures, first of all, I want to make it clear, punch counter punch, I'm only being a little more harsh with him, not just because of his engineering, but also when I first got the figure and opened it up, he was having some misassembly and like some QC problems with some of those shoulder bits, and so I had to go in, disassemble it, and like shave some plastic off and move stuff around. It works now, but it required a little bit more effort than it probably should have.
Put it back on and it seems to be working just fine now, but the barricade is definitely worth the price. I love this barricade. It's the best version of this mold out there, and he really does shine out of all the people in this mold, as well as this 2-pack. He really shines as one of the best figures in this Galactic Odyssey collection. It's mostly just the punch, counter punch that I just feel very unfulfilled by just because mine had an issue with it. But again, it is Power of the Primes engineering and a reissued figure, so if you already own this figure from the Power of the Primes version, then this 2-pack really does feel kind of like a cheap out because of just the barricade. But anyway, so if I had to give this 2-pack a rating, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. If I had to give the individual figures a rating, I give Barricade a solid 7 out of 10, and I give Punch Counter Punch a kind of roughly around like a 5 out of 10. If you guys enjoyed the review, I highly appreciate you all watching the review till the end, and also if anyone here was a new viewer, I appreciate you all for watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for more Transformers and action figure videos, and I will definitely catch you guys next time.